Welcome to another episode of the Adrienne Ross Show, where sports and culture connect. Now, the other day, I did a video talking about DeWanna Bonner agreeing to a buyout. For those of you who didn't see that video, you definitely need to check it out. Lots of people are tuning in to what I had to say about DeWanna Bonner, who chose to chase a title, leave her team, the Phoenix Mercury, to go chase a title. Now, don't get mad at me, Bonner fans, that I use that terminology, chase a title. I know it sounds, embarrassing, as I talked about in my video the other day. I know it sounds despicable, as I called it the other day. I know it's unprofessional. I know it's, to use a word, I think it was Julie, one of the Rossies, Julie called it disgraceful, if I remember correctly, in one of the comments. Somebody else used the term shady. We could go on. Don't be mad at me because I said she's chasing a title. That came straight from the Phoenix Mercury. They're not hiding it. They're very proud of it, apparently. What has become of sports? I went through all this the other day. I don't need to relive all of it, but I gotta say a little bit more about that because it really blows my mind. And she has found a home. She's found a place to go to, by the way. We're going to get to that. That's why I'm doing this video. So she has decided, hey, my team, the Phoenix Mercury, where Alyssa Thomas plays, by the way, we didn't make the playoffs. I'm pretty much thinking about retiring. And I can't do what professional people do, and that is ride or die with my team. We win together, we lose together. Oh, no. She decided, since my team didn't make the playoffs, I'm going in search of a team so I can pull on some coattails and ride all the way to another championship, maybe. It makes no sense to me. It just is not integrity. That during the course of a season, when you realize that you couldn't get the job done with your team, says, I'm going to turn my back on my team. Let me find some other team that earned a spot in the playoffs, join up with them, and let's see what we can do or what they can do for me. In no universe, I don't care what you say, in no universe is that professional. In no universe does that epitomize integrity. It just doesn't. And the fact that she's doing it and they're not even hiding it, she's chasing a title before she retires, it's an embarrassment to her, to the Phoenix Mercury, to the WNBA, and now to the Atlanta Dream, because that is where she has landed after clearing waivers. So we're going to go over to Yahoo Sports and look a little bit closer at the absurdity. Veteran, in other words, someone who should know better, veteran forward DeWanna Bonner reportedly signs with Dream after contract buyout from Mercury. We can get rid of reportedly at this point. It says free agent forward DeWanna Bonner has reportedly, again, get that out of here, has agreed to a deal with Atlanta Dream, per ESPN's Alexa Philippou. The move comes after Bonner agreed to a contract buyout with the Phoenix Mercury earlier in the week. Phoenix general manager Nick Urin released a statement about the move, discussing how it was out of respect for the 17-year veteran because of the relationship we have with DeWanna. We worked out a buyout agreement that gives her the opportunity to chase a title. I didn't make it up. I told y'all. I didn't make it up because you can't make this up. Chase a title in what could be her final postseason. Yeah, it doesn't matter what stage of your career you're in. You should still earn it, and loyalty should matter, even in 2026. DeWanna will always be a part of the Mercury family. and we wish her all the best. She ain't part of your family. She said, "Say ya." Bonner was drafted by the Mercury. Da, 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 da. We don't care. We already know about Connecticut. We already know she decided that she didn't want to come to work anymore when she was with the Indiana Fever. And now she doesn't want to come to work anymore for the Phoenix Mercury. Yeah, she's got depth, blah, blah, blah. You got no depth. No depth when your character says, "I'm up out of here" when it's convenient. I'm just speaking the truth. The veteran forward brings a depth of experience to the Dream roster. She has played in 572 career games, is averaging 14.3 points, 6 rebounds per game. Okay. Atlanta is 25-13 at the time of the signing and has already locked up a playoff spot. Yeah, that's why she went there. Remember, she's chasing a title. The Dream are currently the 4th seed in the playoff picture, but that can change with 6 regular season games to go. And of course, we know she's joining Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard, and Angel Reese. It remains to be seen how he's going to play her, blah, blah, blah. The Dream are on a 4-game win streak, and Bonner will get the chance to make her debut on Friday night at home. Which home is that? The home, what's that? Indiana home? Oh, wait, she left. Is it the Phoenix? Oh, no. Oh, that's right. She's got a new home because she's chasing the title. So it'll be at home against the Portland Fire if Smesco believes she is ready. I'll say it again. You can't make this stuff up. Now, you're going to say, well, other people have done it. I don't care. I don't know how common this mess is. Either way, it's ridiculous. Angel Reese, obviously, is a part of the Atlanta Dream, and she has had some comments to make about DeWanna Bonner joining the Atlanta Dream, as the Atlanta Dream is vying for a championship as well. As you recall, the Indiana Fever eliminated the Atlanta Dream in 2025, the year that Indiana had so many injuries, and yet they absolutely balled out and was so close to the finals. This season, Indiana is 2-2 against Atlanta. They've already played 4 times. On June 4th, Fever won 83-71. On June 18th, the Dream won 108-101. On June 20th, the Dream won 113-96. And August 16th, not that long ago, Fever won in overtime 95-91. So the Dream's wins are sandwiched between the Fever's wins. We know that there's a bit of a rivalry developing there. And if there hadn't been, there certainly was after Indiana eliminated the Dream. And so you've got Indiana and Atlanta. Those 2 teams have been kind of going back and forth for that number 4 spot, that number 5 spot. And currently Atlanta has the number 4 spot. It will be interesting to see if it'll be interesting. Let's just put it that way, because if they're 4 and 5, obviously in the first round, Indiana will be taking on Atlanta. A lot can happen before the end of the season. However, obviously Indiana wants to be in that top 4 because home court advantage would be, well, advantageous. Let's go over to USA Today and see what Angel Reese has had to say about DeWanna Bonner coming to her team. Now, this article came out just a little more than an hour ago. It says, Dream Angel Reese praised DeWanna Bonner as Atlanta does what? Chases a WNBA title. Now, I have no problem with Atlanta chasing a WNBA title right now. That's what they earned. My problem is with DeWanna Bonner leaving her team to chase a title on the backs of people who earned that right to chase a title. we're not reading all this. We're just going to go and take a look at what Angel Reese had to say. Angel said, "It's been super exciting. I was really excited to have her here. She's probably been trying to get here for a couple of years now. And finally, her being here when I'm here is really cool. She's kind of been like a big sister to me while I've been in this league, always checking in." Dream forward, Angel Reese said. She's probably been trying to get to Atlanta for a couple of years. Was that while she was in Connecticut? Was that when she was trying to get to Indiana? Was that then while she was trying to get back to Phoenix? When was she trying to get to Atlanta for a couple years? Well, that's really interesting, Angel. And then it goes on to say, Reese gleefully told media on site Thursday that Bonner is a, quote, fashion girly and into a lot of things that she is. And she looks forward to the fun relationship the pair will build in Atlanta. However, the Dream Star also mentioned that Bonner will only make the team, which hopes to win a title this season, better. And then there's this, more from Angel. I think she brings the veteran leadership first. She's a 2-time champion, so that also helps as well. Knowing what it takes to be a champion. Me, also, for my first time going into the playoffs, understanding what it's going to look like for me, reset. But also just being able to see her versatility on the court. She's played 3, played the 4, played the 2. She can do it all. She also plays well defensively too. So I just think she brings more size, more length. And I'm sure she's excited to come here and be here too. Well, I guess she is. She agreed to a buyout. She bought out, or shall I say, sold out to chase a title. So, yeah, she probably is excited. The interesting thing here is about how she brings veteran leadership. I will repeat, veteran leadership shouldn't bail on a team so that you can chase a title with a different team when you've only got a few games left in the regular season. To me, that's not leadership. I don't care about versatility on the court. I don't care about how many positions you play. I don't care about how well you play defense. Character, integrity, true leadership matter. It's the same thing when she went to Indiana and she talked about how she was going to be the veteran that they looked to. She was going to help AB raise her game. She was going to lead. Leadership is not bailing out on your team. Leadership is saying we're in this thing together. That is what leadership looks like. Not saying I'm going to chase a title by walking out on my team. I said what I said, and I ain't lying, and you know it. Apparently, to clear space for DeWanna Bonner, the Atlanta Dream waived guards Jalen Sherrod and Aaliyah Nye. So there you have it. DeWanna Bonner chasing a title. And she is with Atlanta. And so we shall see what becomes of that in what could be her final season. Whew. Y'all know Atlanta has the nickname Hot Atlanta. Well, right now, with this DeWanna Bonner situation, it's just looking like a hot mess. I'll catch you next time, God willing. God bless you abundantly.